Okay, Elena, sorry this one took me so long. It's a bit on the tricky side. Okay, so what you always want to do is ask yourself, is there some sort of common factor you can kind of play with? And if you look really carefully, in both of these, there's a common factor of y cubed, right? You see that? Okay, so we're going to kind of factor that portion out. So watch what I do very carefully. We're going to have 6y cubed, and then that's 2 like that, because 3 times 2 is 6. And then it's going to be minus, and we're going to have 5y cubed again. And here we just have minus 4. Okay, now here is the tricky part. In order to work with this, just for the moment, we're going to substitute y cubed for a single variable, just to make it easier to work with. So it doesn't really matter what variable you choose. I'm going to just substitute y cubed for x. So wherever you see y cubed, we're just going to put x because it's easy to work with. Okay, so right here, there's going to go an x. And right here, we're going to put an x. And we end up with 6x, and bring down the square, minus 5x minus 4. Now, this is more like your normal quadratic formula. So we have to factor the 6 and the 4, and we're trying to get some sort of combo to get 5. So the factors of 6 are, of course, 6 and 1, and 2 and 3. And the factors of 4, of course, are 4 and 1 and 2 and 2. And our goal is to somehow figure out how we can get 5. Okay, so if we look here, if we do 6 times 1, and this way we end up with a 6 and a 4. If you subtract that, that doesn't get you 5. So we keep trying stuff out. So we go like this. 2 times 2 and 3 times 2, that's going to get you the same thing no matter what you do. That's going to be a 6 and a 4 combo again. Again, that won't get you 5. Your goal is to try to get 5 somehow. So take a look at what we do when we do this. If we go 2 to 4, that gives us 8. And 3 to 1, that gives us 5. Well, 3 to 1, that gives us 3. And 8 minus 3, lo and behold, is 5. Check. So there's our factoring that we have to break down to. We need 2 and the 3 and the 4 and the 1. 2 has to go with the 4. And we know this is a plus minus. And we want the 8 to be the negative because it's negative here. So I'm going to put the 4 here and 2x here. And then I'm going to put here the 3x and the 1. Okay, and then from here, let's double check to make sure you're correct. Let's see if this actually works. So we have 2x plus 1, and we have 3x minus 4. Let's FOIL that and see if it actually works. This right here is going to be 6x squared, and then that is going to be minus 8x. Going this way, that's going to be plus 3x. Last one, minus 4. If we clean it up, we end up with 6x squared minus 5x minus 4. So let's double check that. Is that a check? Does it match? Right here and right here, and it's a match. So this is the one we're going to work with. Now it gets a little annoying because remember, technically that x is a variable. So we're going to write that 2x plus 1 parentheses 3x minus 4 down here again. That's 2x plus 1, 3x minus 4. Now earlier, x was a substitute for y to the third. So the finished product, we have to go back and put y to the third back in the original. So this is going to be 2y to the third plus 1, 3y to the third minus 4. You check to see if you have any difference of the cubes or sum of the cubes, which you don't. So your final answer for number 16 is this.